Alright guys, welcome back to episode 6 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Before I get stuck into this, well, I guess you can see it for yourself actually. I now have 3 episodes dedicated to my love of anal beads. Fortunately, episodes 2 and 3 were claimed in time, but for episodes 1, 4 and 5, it was too late. I'm not sure who made this account, but yeah, they beat you guys to it. So this is what happens when you don't post the word of the day in the comments. I have to confess my love for anal beads. So hopefully, episode 6 isn't dedicated to anal beads. So I'm gonna make it really, really easy this episode. And yeah, I swear to God, if that account posts, I'm just gonna have to, you know, pull the trigger. It's too late for me. But episode 6 word of the day will be bed. B-E-D, so yes. In episode 6's, well, this video's comments, if you're the first to post bed in the comments, you'll have your YouTube channel features on this sign. Anyway, you pretty much know the drill by now. I'm not going to post the name of the channel that posted the word of the days for these, just for 2 reasons. I don't actually know who made the account, but touche, you son of a bitch. And also, I reckon that looks better. And it's easy to write. I haven't got too much planned for this episode in terms of, like, building. But basically, I'll just be showing you guys what I've been doing around the place. And as you might be able to tell, there's a quite substantial bit of infrastructure right up there. I've done a bit of work on the mob trap to improve the efficiency and all that good, awesome shit. And I know you want me to harvest that way, don't you? But I'm not going to do, because I can't talk properly. And yeah. So without further ado, I might address this mob trap. After last episode, I added 2 more levels, so in theory it should be 3 times more efficient. And I'm not sure, I might show you guys a bit of a time lapse of, say, an hour's worth of mob gatheringness from this mob trap, just to give you guys an accurate figure of how many items per hour you'll get from this trap. I mean, this trap's easy as shit to build, so as I said last episode, if you've never built one before, this design's fairly easy. And if you watch the time lapse on the outro of the last video, you'll notice that the spawning rates weren't too good, and I realized that was because I was standing too close to it. Turns out you need to be over 24 blocks away from it, otherwise mobs won't spawn. And apparently it doesn't work if you're doing it vertically, not horizontally. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Otherwise, waste my breath. I mean, it's hard to talk these days. The economy and all that shit. Anyway, basically, if you want to figure out how well your mob trap's doing, just open up F3 mode, and you can see under Minecraft 1.3 there is C, E, and P. I'm not sure what C and P represent, but I can tell you that E stands for entities, and currently there are 6 entities up in that area. Now, entities will either be mobs or items. So if we look down here, you can see that there are 11 entities, or 11 items. And I don't want to get too close. But yeah, if we chuck some like torches like that, you'll see that E goes up. But if you look up, you can see there's only 4 mobs in the trap. Oh, goddamn. I've been shot off this platform so many times, I'm just over it. But so what I did is from the very edge of the wall here, I went 24 blocks back, and you'll see that the spawn rates just accelerate pretty nicely. So when we were down below it, just before, we had 4 entities up in this his house. But it does take a little while to fire up, but you'll see that it gradually will increase. The maximum I've seen it at after about 5 or 10 minutes is about 60 entities, and that's a pretty constant stream of mobs slowing down. What I might do is, while it starts up, I'll show you guys what I've collected so far. I've broken up into 2 spots, A and B. Yeah, so this is just zombie meat and gunpowder, and this is all the other stuff. So as you can see, like, you don't need something fucking to look like an engine to get mobs to come out of a little poop hole. You just need something simple like this. And if this looks daunting, there's no hope for you. Like, all hope is gone. I kid, but yeah. If you didn't see the last episode on how to build this, I will put a link in the description or somewhere easy to find. If not, just look for episode 5 on my channel. Towards the end of the video, it shows you how to do it. But I'm contemplating putting a few more stories on it. And I'm a bit surprised that the entities haven't picked up already. But yeah, apart from this, I haven't really done a whole lot of clearing up around, I might chuck this on fire, around the little hut area. Did I just make that even shorter? Who knows? I never know what I'm doing when I'm talking. But yeah. What I might do is skip until the entities have picked up to give you guys an idea of how well this actually can work. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I did say I was going to come back when the spawn rate increased, but as you can see, we've got a entity count of fucking 9 now, so that's fantastic. But I quickly want to show you something. I tested this out in creative mode to make sure the design worked. Currently this is only 3 levels high, but I'm going to show you my 5 high design in my creative world. And what's confusing me is that this is 5 high, which isn't that much more. Like, I reckon I'll put another 2 levels on it in the LP world. But the thing that's pissing me off is that at the same distance away, the entity count is like 50 plus constantly. Exception is of right now, but it does pick up. It's gone up over 80. It does that quite easily, but these things keep proving me wrong, so trust me, it's been over 80. Although, yeah, by the looks of it right now, you wouldn't think so, but just to prove that it's only 5 levels, Uno, yeah, that's all I know. I don't know, up to 1 in French, so yeah, I'm pretty talented. And like, the spawn rates are pretty much at least doubled in creative mode, which doesn't make any sense at all, considering you don't have to factor in what's down there because you're so high up, which, yeah, it surprises me that it's gone this bad. But, well, for now it'll do, and I think this episode needs a little bit more of a time lapse. Currently haven't got one going yet, so I reckon for the next hour or so I will go diamond mining. I'll put some chill tunes on for you guys, and yeah, hopefully we'll get enough diamonds to get a full set of tools. Because currently, throughout that whole dig I did to get all this cobblestone, I didn't find 1 diamond, and that's just bullshit, so that isn't good enough. Just like this spawn rate, so Minecraft's treating me poorly right now, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that time lapse, and I'll start it off now, so I'll be right back. guys, I'm back. I only mined for about 50 minutes there. Partially because I got distracted again by a mine shaft. They're probably the worst things for me to find when I'm mining. If I find one of those, I'm screwed. There's no way I'm not going to check it out and get lost. It's just the way it is. And now I'm completely lost, so I have no idea where I am. Although, I did find some goodies. Melon seeds, so that'll be good because I'll be able to set up a melon farm, which I think I'll do next episode, because I'm running out of time for this one. I'm not sure if you could see all the diamonds that I got in the chest just before I dumped them before, but I've only got 4 on this little trip. I guess you'll see when we get back, although I'm not quite too sure where I'm going. If it turns out that I'm ages away, I'll just cut it out here. If not, we'll just keep trooping along. And yeah, I don't know whether to say goodbye or not, but screw it. We'll say bye, but if not, if we're just close by, I'll keep going. So I'll see us back when we get back to the jungle. Now I almost feel like I'm doing this in vain, because part of me thinks I'm going to cut it out, so I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much screwed. I'm glad it's not nighttime though, otherwise I'd be getting screwed and raped at the same time. Fantastic combination, if you're into that. I'm not going to pass judgment. Yeah, this isn't that good at all. I do believe the Z coordinate was around 2,200, and that's the only reference I can really draw off at this point. Apart from that, oh god, not quite sure how long this episode's actually gone for. It's always hard to judge when you do a time lapse, and hopefully you guys enjoy those time lapses, because they do take a lot of time to render, re-render, and put together and sync and all that stuff. It also makes the final render longer as well, because you're rendering 2 videos at once, depending on how you do it. And yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much screwed. Oh man. This reminds me at the very start when I had no idea where I was going. I had no idea what I was saying. And no idea what I was doing. Pretty much all those things, just a bit less, I would say. Oh, I really want to punch that thing, but that wouldn't end well. I do believe I'm getting a bit more used to talking to myself into this mic. I know it's kind of pointless, because realistically the only people watching these videos are, well, nobody, to be honest, except for a few loyals, you know. We've actually bumped up about 20 subscribers since I started posting Minecraft, which isn't big, but when you've just started, like, I haven't posted myself on any forums. I haven't got my other channel to give me any shoutouts or, you know, promo videos or anything, so it's nice to see that it is possible to get started again, which is why this process is actually quite enjoyable. It isn't the views and stuff, the likes, the dislikes. It's just starting over again. I don't know. Maybe the novelty will wear off once I've done it for a while, but I don't see it wearing off anytime soon, because Minecraft's a game where there's infinite possibilities, so as cliche as that sounds, it's true, so. Oh, that looks awfully familiar. Damn straight I meant to do that. I'm glad I didn't cut it there. But yeah, I'll go down to the bottom of the diamond mine, and we'll gather up all our goodies and see how we did that trip. As I said, it wasn't the complete 60 minutes, but what can you do? Put some sound up. It's weird. It creeps me out. Put stuff away. Okay, I see what we got total in that 50 minutes. Now this chest was empty when I came down. And so, roughly everything you see there. Minus the pigs, of course. So what have we got? 20 diamonds. That's not too bad. For 50 minutes, that's... Without fortune, that's fairly decent. Got our iron supplies back up. And obviously cobblestone. So I'll be able to put another 2 layers on top of the mob farm. The mob farm when I can be bothered. But at this point, I think we'll focus on something else for now. And again, this episode's probably going to be a bit longer. I don't know, I don't feel it necessary to break it up into 2 parts. Just because that's just a cheap way of making episodes. Not cheap, it's silly. Fair enough if it's like an hour long, but I don't know. Many variables at stake. Apart from that, I think that's all I need to do for this episode. Remember, episode 6, word of the day, is bed. I do believe. That's the word I said. So yeah, I think that's about it, to be honest. Next episode, I think I will... First I've got to check if I've got enough redstone. Yeah, next episode, we'll build an automatic melon farm. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and you're looking forward to the next episode. Let me know in the comment if you are. Yeah, I think we better play our theme music actually. Why did I just hear an Enderman? I don't know. Fuck yeah. And yeah, I don't actually love anal beads, and fuck you whoever made that. I love you. And yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I think I've pity patted around the goodbye part for a bit too long, so yeah. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in episode 7.